News 7x7 is a unique channel dedicated to the news from dairy industry. Every week you receive brief on top 7 dairy news on this YouTube channel from India and abroad. These news could be seen in detail on our channel dairynews7x7.com also. You may write in the comment box on the dairy topics of your interest. We will try to develop news feature on the same. Your constant feedback and patronage to this channel is our source of top 7 dairy news from the week of February 5th will cover. 4 in 10 households have cut down or stopped buying milk. Indian milk production goes up by 51%. Celebrate February 14 as Cow Hug Day, Animal Welfare Board. Milk prices may continue to rise until Diwali, says RS Sodhi. Cornell EDF aim to reduce methane output for India's dairies. Remilk defers plan for world's largest precision fermentation facility. And global dairy prices improves at GDT auction on February 7th. Here comes the news of the week. 4 in 10 Indian households are feeling the pinch of multiple increase in milk price in the last 12 months and have either cut down on quantity, shifted to lower priced alternatives or stopped buying milk, revealed the results of a survey conducted by local circles. The cumulative increase in prices by some brands has been more than rupees 12 per litre over the last 1 year. The major reason cited by dairy sector biggies is the steep increase in cost of energy both for operation and logistics, packaging and cattle feed and other overheads including labor cost. The survey, which attempts to understand how households are coping with the high milk prices, which have increased 4 to 6 times in most parts of India in the last 12 months, reveals that 59% or 6 in 10 households surveyed indicated that they are paying higher prices and buying the same quantity of milk from their preferred brand, but at least 19% indicated that they have reduced the quantity that they purchase. At least 16% have switched to a cheaper alternative or grade of the same brand. 3% have switched to a lower cost brand or local supply source, and 3% have stopped buying milk. The survey received over 10,000 responses from citizens located in 303 districts of India. 64% respondents were men while 36% respondents were women. 45% respondents were from Tier 1, 33% from Tier 2 and 22% respondents were from Tier 3, 4 and rural districts. Replying to a question in Lok Sabha, Parshottam Rupala, Union Minister for Dairying, said the milk production in the country increased from 146.31 million tons in 14-15 to 221.06 million metric ton in 21-22, recording a growth of 51.06%. However, the overall production in the world went up by 14.72% during the same period. India's share in the total milk production in the world was 24.08% in 21-22. India's share in global milk production was at 18.28% in 14-15. Along with milk production, the price of the commodity has also gone up by more than 10% for a common consumer in the country in the last 3 years. Rupala said the Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying does not regulate the procurement and sale price of milk in the country. While February 14 is usually celebrated as Valentine's Day across the globe, the Animal Welfare Board of India has reportedly requested that it also be celebrated as Cow Hug Day. It also urged the public in India to embrace cows on this day, claiming it would increase individual and collective happiness and bring emotional richness. The appeal also claims Vedic traditions are currently facing extinction because of the progress of Western culture in the country over time. Meanwhile, dairy farmers alleged that the animal welfare body did not even assist them when hundreds of cows recently lost their lives due to lumpy skin disease. Where was AWBI when our cows died recently? We have not got anything as compensation. The milk production has decreased by about 15 to 20%, said Daya Bhai Gajera, leader of the Dairy Farmers Federation of India. In December last year, the centre informed the Rajya Sabha that more than 1.55 lakh cattle died in India due to lumpy skin disease. On the day Amul hiked milk prices, RS Sodhi, the former MD of Amul brand and president of the Indian Dairy Association, told CNBC TV 18 that he believes costs will continue to rise until Diwali this year. He said he expects milk production to start increasing again by winter. Sodhi said all over the world the dairy prices have stabilized or started going down. But in India, I think till next Diwali situation will be tight as we will not be having any surplus. So I don't see prices going down. Sodhi also noted that the profitability of the private dairy sector is currently on the decline due to high input costs, which have increased by 20 to 25% for farmers. This has led to a 14 to 15% hike in milk prices over the past year. Sodhi added, despite this, India still contributes 23% to global dairy production. Cornell will assist the Environmental Defence Fund and the NDDB of India, the world's largest dairy producing country, in a project to help its smallholder farmers reduce methane output and produce milk efficiently. Enteric methane production from the digestive system of cows and buffaloes is a major source of global greenhouse gas emissions, said Joseph McFadden. India is home to 300 million cattle and milk producing buffaloes and 85 million smallholder dairy farmers. Milk production is inefficient in India, which means its dairy industry produces more methane than they should, as it contributes about 7% of global greenhouse emissions from agriculture. The average US enteric methane emission intensity is about 0.25 kilograms of carbon dioxide, equivalent per kilogram of milk. The greenhouse gas intensity per unit of milk for indigenous cows of India can be as high as 2.96 kilograms of carbon dioxide equivalent per kilogram of milk. Israeli startup Remilk, one of the best funded players in the nascent animal-free dairy space, has hit pause on plans to build a large-scale precision fermentation facility in Denmark and is instead ramping up production of whey proteins made by microbes, not cows, with a contract manufacturer in Western Europe, which it claims will enable it to hit production goals more rapidly. Armed with $120 million raised in a Series B round led by Haneco Ventures, Remilk unveiled plans to build what it claimed would be the world's largest precision fermentation facility on a 750,000 square feet greenfield site in Kalundborg, Denmark in April 2022, with the aim of breaking ground by the end of the year. However, it has now put those plans on hold, AFN has learned. According to Rosenberg, it's on hold and we are going to assess this again towards the end of the year. Global Dairy Trade Event 325 concluded with the GDT price index up 3.2%, with average dairy price touching US $3,456 per metric ton. A total volume of 32,582 metric ton was sold during the auction. Milk fat in butter and anhydrous milk fat showed highest increase of 6.6% and 4.8% respectively. There was no variation in skim milk powder, but whole milk powder increased by 3.8% over the previous fortnight rates. The key results are AMF average price at US $5,586 per metric ton, butter average price at US $4,745 per metric ton, SMP average price at US $2,829 per metric ton, whole milk powder average price at US $3,329 per metric ton, and cheddar cheese index up by 2.3% at an average price of US $4,980 per metric ton. Thanks for watching Dairy News 7x7 channel with news update from last 7 days. To continue receiving update from this channel, I Kuldeep Sharma request you to subscribe this channel and share and like the video, and also don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.